Johnny Carson was known to millions as calm, witty, and effortlessly charming. But behind the desk of The Tonight Show was a man who took respect, timing, and professionalism very seriously. While Carson helped launch countless careers, there were also guests who crossed lines he never forgave. In fact, a handful of celebrities angered him so deeply that they were quietly banned from the show for life, erased from the couch that once guaranteed fame. One of the most famous bans involved Joan Rivers. She was not just a frequent guest, but Carson's close friend and protege. When Rivers accepted her own late-night talk show without personally telling Carson first, he felt deeply betrayed. To him, it wasn't business, it was loyalty. Despite her repeated attempts to reconcile, Carson never forgave her, and she was never invited back during his lifetime. Another guest who earned Carson's wrath was actor and comedian Chevy Chase. While Chase initially appeared successful on the show, his arrogant behavior behind the scenes and dismissive attitude toward Carson reportedly created tension. Carson disliked guests who treated the show as a joke rather than an honor, and Chase's growing ego sealed his fate. Political activist and comedian Mort Sahl also found himself banned after repeatedly ignoring Carson's instructions and using the show to push personal agendas. Carson believed The Tonight Show was about entertainment, not lectures. Sahl's refusal to respect boundaries made him unwelcome permanently. Actress and activist Jane Fonda was another figure Carson clashed with. Her outspoken political views and tense on-air exchanges reportedly frustrated him. While Carson tolerated differing opinions, he disliked guests who turned appearances into confrontations. After uncomfortable moments, she was no longer welcomed. Singer and actor Don Rickles, despite being known for insult comedy, was temporarily banned after making a joke Carson found genuinely offensive. Although Rickles eventually returned after apologizing, it showed how thin Carson's patience could be when he felt personally disrespected. Comedian George Gobel also landed on Carson's bad side for showing up intoxicated and unprepared. Carson had zero tolerance for guests who wasted airtime or embarrassed the show. Gobel's lack of professionalism ensured he wouldn't be invited back. Actor Charles Grodin was another casualty. Known for dry sarcasm, Grodin repeatedly challenged Carson on air, treating interviews like arguments. While audiences sometimes enjoyed it, Carson did not. Eventually, the tension became too much, and Grodin was quietly dropped from future bookings. Perhaps most surprising was Zsa Zsa Gabor, whose unpredictable behavior and disregard for structure infuriated Carson. He valued control